That's enough of that now! Hello again, adventurer. I hope you wiped those muddy boots on your way in. Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Orius now and then. But then those blasted Fabulous Five came into town. That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some...
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
On the move for cheese. No excuses more holes than a slice of this fine corn.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn. Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuses more holes than a slice of this fine golden land.
Anymore, it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. I'm straight. I'm true. Harry's by the dozen.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuses more holes than a slice of this fine golden land.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap gold.
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuses more holes than a slice of this fine golden land.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I'm straight. I'm true. Harry's by the dozen.
A good day to you.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
mood for cheese? The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine camembert.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only ours from the sea.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Well, hello there. Lonesome, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Ain't true. Harry's by the cousins.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine camembert.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scratch old mooch.
Well, hello there.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine camembert.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine camembert.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Paint a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you. Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Paint a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
A good day to you.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine camembert.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only ours from the sea.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. Fresh haddock, nothing for fire.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Paint a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Paint a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap goldfish. I'm straight, I'm true. Harry's by the dozen. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine golden land.
Have you ever had
Ain't
the
a big
fortune of
cheese on
challenging
your
the
block with a
cradled
wheel
wizard
and a
of
good
Hunter's
stuff.
End?
Ain't a big cheese on your block with a wheel and the good stuff.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fire.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments.
Ah, you have come. Yes, that is most satisfactory. Begone, brittle mask of age. Hear me now. Repeat the word. Come, play with me, for I'm hungry. Come, play, play, play. The game, yes! A game of blood and brutality, of death and dexterity. Fun as herring the horror harlequin. But, like the elves of Gandavon, they lived in peace. Oh, yes. But one night, when the moon had hid her face, the orcs of the tribe of Kazuldagar beset our city. All undone. Every last one of us. Except for me, the midnight rambler, away from the city. I was very old back then already, though indeed I whisper of many years hence. I may be frail, a withered grey, but the wealth of kings is mine. Countless assassins have ministered to the vengeance that is my want, and now is almost over. By Kala, Lady of the Last Gaze, I swear it is almost... I have tracked her down by the curse of the spine spear I have. She does not know her ill-shapen son is setting fast. Colour the dusk red, O sword of youth. Bloody the day with the bramble sap that runs through the veins of Victoria. Bring me the amulet that clings to her flesh, soon to fade. And yours shall be the bounty of vindication. Mine shall be its sanguine... Yes, Victoria. She is the one whose heart must be held in hand. The heart around which... The orcs of Gazuldagar. They knew my name. Oh, yes. By the bite of the roving rattler, they knew my design. And so they sought to save their last. An infant. She who was to be queen. Her name is that of a woman. Her employment that of a civilized being. But by the fork of Barbara Man-Eater, she is nothing but an orc. A cyst of nature, one of a misbegotten litter dragged into life from the tumoured womb of a filthy, coarse-haired beast that was humped like a dog. Victoria, librarian,
daughter! Adopted child of Cecil, Mayor of Sicile. There is bloodlust in you. I can feel it. Let it out. Set it free. Undo the last of the Kazuldagar. By the breasts of Sishara Goatsucker, give me my revenge!
The hunters go a-stalking in the night.
By the needles.
Heard any good tales, my friend? Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Dance and dugongs! You nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention, comrade.
On the move for cheese. That excuse is more home than the slice of this fine
Tomatoes.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the Norman cave?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Baking like a cake.
Baking like a cake.
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful,
I need to draw
Source
off.
Hunter.
Sodding all the way to my boot soles.
face the unending darkness.
My life is ebbing away.
My target dances in shadows! Heaven aid me!
I can see the white light.
Revitalized and restored! On your feet, soldier!
Oh, I needed that.
Back on your feet, soldier! We're not done yet! Bones knit, skin heals. Bones knit, skin heals.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my legs.
Ah, the gay old hun. I have tracked her down. Yes, her name, Victoria.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, careful now. Your head's grown more swollen than Saffron's, I dare say.
That was quite the radical change we witnessed. I never would have thought that the benign old man we met outside would turn out to be a vengeance-driven aficionado of assassins.
He is as much a savage as those orcs. And how is Victoria guilty of her tribe's crime if she was but a babe at the time?
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Indeed. Victoria probably doesn't even...
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend.
Fresh halibut, moving for fire.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes,
What? Oh, it's you! What news? My dear girl, I introduced. If you're looking for something special, just ask. She knows. Hey, stop that! What? Oh, it's you! What news? Someone wants to see Victoria dead? That cherub of the book? That seraph of the library? Outrageous! Hear you me. You must stop that dog by any means necessary. As mayor of Sicil, you have my permission to take drastic measures. That depends. What? Ah, the library. Yes, marvelous.
Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your mind.
Oh, careful now. Your head's growing more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for fire.
Whatever happened?
The hunters go stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all in blood. Here I wait for thee in the dark, but the stab shall bring... Yes, yes. Have you made the orc feel... Yes. The orcs of... Her name is Victoria. Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail, Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments.
Weakening wound!
I need another chance!
Double time!
Meet your demise!
Another innocent has fallen.
Innocent? Ha! Consider it target practice, for there isn't a true innocent in all of Rivellon.
True. During times as dangerous as these, all civilians are guilty until proven otherwise. Fair game, I say.
The Seven grant abundance!
A source hunter? Don't tell me we've got to worry about dark magic on...
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge?
Fortune? Ha! Usually so lucky as me. I am as further great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom, old Prim.
What? Oh, it's you! What news? And you killed that maniac? This isn't exactly my idea of justice, but better him than my sweet... What would you like to discuss? Jake, murdered? Most of the townsfolk are certain. As you can imagine, I've known an all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows. What would you like to know? The staff itself contains a shard of an ore. His name is Conrad. What? The undead? Yes, well, Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the...
I dare say.
Torjageta, friend.
The
Kashi
encyclopedia.
fudge! You killed him. I had so hoped no more blood needed spilling, but I suppose it is not for me to judge your actions. The sun that is your chivalry has dissolved the dew that was Eglandir's hate. May the gods bless your heart and shield your soul from harm.
Most promising.
Kajdanor. Brief history.
Made a big change on your bluff with a whale of the good stuff.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest...
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
I suppose your example has inspired me to reach heights I never before envisioned.
That inspiration hardly flows one way, my friend.
Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
I've seen sorcerers infuse even lowly fowl.
These damn birds won't fetch more than a pittance.
Nonsense, venerable one. Those are only chickens. And plump, juicy ones at that. Lonesome? Spiritless?
About time the council...
Elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Well, hello there.
Fantastic.
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Have some pity.
Performers, Sherman, show all of them. Sightseal, what you're made of.
Would your white sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
Ah, cruel fortune.
Performers, Sherman, show all of them. Sightseal, what you're made of.
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
Performers, Sherman, show all of them. Sightseal, what you're made of. Apart from beer and flatulence. Performers, Sherman, show all of them. Sightseal, what you're made of.
Have some pity.
Flatulence.
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are.
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Have some pity.
You're a real war hero.
just doing my duty.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Can you spare a coin?
As long as I'm around, no hair on your head.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you? Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you? Performers, showmen, show all of them. Siceal, what you're made of.
Can you spare a coin?
I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
No, but don't you worry, lady. We Legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Catch me, for I might faint.
Have some pity.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Have some pity.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you? Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
So tell me, Saturn, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should try to do...
Can you spare a coin?
You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Can you spare a coin?
Showman, show all of them. Siceal, what you're made of. You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut. You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Can you spare a coin?
You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut. You there! You look like an actor just waiting for his big
Cruel
debut.
fortune.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Ah, cruel fortune.
All of them! Siceal, what you're made of! Beer and flatulence.
Oh, I know you. I'm just doing my duty.
Have some pity.
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Have some pity.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Cecil, what you're made of.
Have some pity.
Come one, come all. Can't you hear the stage calling you?
You there! Sit! Stay a while! Right in front. Don't pity me. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's... And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun... I don't know how he inspires such...
Come one, come all.
Can you spare
Can't you
a coin?
hear the stage calling you?
Good to have you back, Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes indeed.
Ah, cruel fortune.
Salutations! You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds to me. You may have the right number of champions in your party, yet in experience, I sincerely hope you know what you're...
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
I sense a trapper has been at work here. Take care.
How could that happen?
stitch of time, hey, my friends?
Please assist me, friends!
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Can you spare a coin?
My word!
Come on, come all, and see the amazing singing, Stefan!
Performers!
Sicilia's
showmen,
only sentient
My
severed
word!
head!
What you're made of.
You there! Take a seat. Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan, the talking severed head. That's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means.
By the seven, what a tale!
You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer with the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Sicil's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius.
Yeehaw!
Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock.
You step away from the grave.
Fantastic! I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands. But then, slurp, gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere. In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for... Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and leprot, grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated, freeing myself from my would-be tomb. I swam. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange. Ha! Yes, I know of that talentless bull. He was here entertaining the troop. Enter Reginald the Illusionist. We need our boys in red, happy, relaxed, and ready. I am Reginald the Illusionist, purveyor of the most amazing artifact.
Today, I think, a
talking
king,
head?
the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines.
A strange
It is said,
fellow, isn't
re,
it?
mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end. I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicil. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything. It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered.
Hey, stop that!
Fantastic!
Tricks?
Fantastic!
This here is the greatest illusion in Andorel!
Rest in peace, darling.
So many dead civilians. It's an honor to visit the fallen.
But theirs is not a sad fate, I think. To join the grass, to become food for the trees and flowers.
May the
What could be
seven
more
keep you.
peaceful?
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems.
Rest in peace, darling.
And I would have done so more quickly if someone weren't hovering over my shoulder like a nosy aunt.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't mean to be a bother. is just so very thrilling when you've set your mind to something.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
May the seven keep you. May the seven keep you.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
May the seven keep you. May the seven keep you. Peace be with you, traveller. May your lost loved ones rest in peace. I once lived a prosperous life. With my husband, Lonnie never recovered from the loss. She was killed less than a week after she joined. Rest in peace, darling. May the seven keep you. Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Aaron has as many friends as the
Ready
man.
to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond bear.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fire.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me, but while you do...
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap dogfish.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've got to my match is when I lead her over along while lighting my
Ready to
fire.
advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade? Onward! Sword to sword, comrades!
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
What? Oh, it's you! What news? What would you like to... Jake, murdered? Most of the townsfolk, as you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That Jake, murdered? Most of the towns, as you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was all...
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
So that item interests you, yes? I can let you have it for a very reasonable... Then please try to leave things where they are if you do not intend... The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you had better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims. Starstone? Do you mean to imply he collected something? Well, what do you want to know?
Leave me be, I have a job to do.
Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your...
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
To the barracks! March! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
That's it, troops. Train up while you can. The next orcish strike could land at any moment.
To the barracks! March! Recruits!
It never ends round here. There's a zombie in me garden. Me sheep is missing. An orc ate me baby. Night and day, day and night.
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Sicil, if you must. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows. How am I enjoying it? I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They...
How can I help you, my friend? And what might those be? You have a flair for understatements, Hunter. I'm sure they are but a minor nuisance in the eyes of a born warrior. Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through, or, less likely, they are conclusively defeated, we can but bar the gates and hole up like mice while the cats are on the prowl. Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human. You basically construct a classic ballista, add a 100... But certainly. What would you like to know? Oh, I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature. The very end. We'll have none of that, you hear? I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. By all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well. His body is gone? Replaced with that of a sheep? This is all very disconcerting, to say the least. Grave robbery reeks of necromancy. Could Jake have been involved with those that raise the dead? It seems too improbable to be true, but nevertheless. You're onto something, Hunter. Do follow the scent and see where it leads you. I myself have none, even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried. Now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into... They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. How and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the...
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
What's the status,
Another
soldier?
peaceful day, sir.
Excellent! Let's keep it that way.
Those boots would embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Ah, cruel fortune.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence?
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
My word!
Today, I think, a king,
My word!
the great Sigurd and his
My
rainbow
word!
of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot,
Fantastic.
who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
You there! You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head. Step right up!
My word!
Murder within the walls, undead outside of the walls, and here we legionnaires sit twiddling our thumbs.
King. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying. What do you call a source hunter who finds a way to draw a crowd away from where he or she would like to perform a clandestine? A resourceful hunter. Come now, it can't be that hard to find something to draw off the attention of this bleating herd. It won't be the word.
We will have none of that, you hear?
What do you call a source hunter who finds a way to... A resourceful hunter. Come now, it can't be that hard to find something to draw off the attention.
Tricks are for kids. This
word.
here is the greatest illusion in Andavale.
Fantastic! Come, make your case.
You there! You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head. Step right up!
My word!
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his
Fantastic.
rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who
My
knew...
You there! Take a seat. Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from... I think you've gotten quite familiar enough by now, thanks. Keep your paws in your pockets, if you please.
Ha!
Ha! Ha! Yes, I know of that talentless fool. He was here entertaining the troops before I was brought in. I'm sure the hack simply bored his audience to tears until they enter Reginald the Illusionist. We need our boys in red happy, relaxed, and ready.
Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
Ha!
You there!
Fantastic!
You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head.
So, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti... Oh, excuse... What do you call a source hunter who finds a way to draw a crowd away from where he or she... A resourceful hunter. Come now, it can't be that hard to find something to draw off the attention of this bleating herd.
Where? What's that nutter on the back hollering about? I can hardly hear the show for all the ruckus.
War machines.
Don't ask me what the tale's about.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst.
What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the world-famous Reginald the Entertainer. Oh, I'm nothing but your average man taking in the best show I've ever seen. Well, I've stumbled into quite the fine gig. I just let my appreciation for Reggie's work be known, and he slips me a few gold coins in return.
Said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst of colour.
My word!
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Fantastic!
Come all, and see the amazing Sigurd and
My word!
It is said,
My word.
a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest.
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk?
Please, you must hire him for...
Word.
King, the great Sigurd.
Bravo! Yeehaw!
Can you spare a...
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself.
Fantastic!
That had a great thirst for colour.
My
So
word!
ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
What are you looking at me for? There's a great... Well, I don't see why I should. Reginald and I have grown rather friendly, you know? And in any case, it'll be hard to pull myself away from this fantastic show.
Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
My word!
Are you impressed by my prowess in the arts of entertainment? Nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd. And that crowd warmer has increased my profits by 60%, simply by showing a little honest appreciation for our show.
Ha! My word.
Today, I think, a king,
My word!
the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. What? Where is everyone trotting off to? Don't they want to hear how the story ends? Doesn't anyone care about the oldest dragon knight of Rivellon and his machines of rainbow-ribboned war?
Tricks are for kids. This here is the greatest illusion in Andavale.
And who are you supposed to be?
Come on,
Where is everyone trotting
and
off
see
to?
the amazing
Don't they want to
singing
hear how the story ends?
Strange! You appear to be my only client. Did the whole of Aye, these Sicilian cows wouldn't dare chew their cud without the full support of the herd. Without my crowd warmer, I can't attract a crowd for the life of me. I think you've gotten quite familiar enough by now, thanks. Keep your paws. I knew that fool could never have garnered so much as a guffaw.
What? Where is everyone trotting off to? Don't they want to hear how the story ends? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti... Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autograph... It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get on with it, then.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Sizehill, what you're made of.
Wow, he's a con man. Don't donate your time to that charlatan.
Come on, come all. Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Time to that charlatan.
Accelerated action!
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case. Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence?
Well, hello there.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to
Bleeding waste, standing here without so much as a piglet on the floor.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
So, which of you is more deserving of life?
Come on, you
make your
chickens.
case.
Those men are listening long for this word. What's taking Taylor for so long?
Anybody?
But... Oh, a source hunter. But, no matter. Even if it... Certainly, what would you like to know? The counsellor. Terrible loss, that. Though, from what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turn. I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting... I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the...
I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation. But perhaps it's better off. Don't dither long. These men are slipping ever closer toward the edge with each passing minute. Thank goodness the source hunter is here. I'm in desperate need of some insight. What do you think? Would you like to learn more about the patients before making a decision? What would you like to know?
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to... Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here. Quite the venerable staple of Siceil, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before nearly everyone in Siceil is familiar with grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family. Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculate. I myself was nothing if not sceptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving... But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy
A good day.
You are? I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing? Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man. My heart...
better solution to the zombie problem than a set of
No, this is highly abnormal.
Somewhere.
What is this?
How do you want to
This
ruin this
lightning.
particular batch of party elixir with too much wormwood?
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
Well, hello there.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell,
Soothing
friend.
a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
Can't say I didn't want to live. Oh, wanted it with every fibre. Enjoy what remains of your life, will you? Never know what...
The tone.
What will I do? What won't I do? Seeing how short life can be. How easy, and after I've climbed every mountain in Riverland and smooched every girl who'll have me, I'll devote myself to learning the magic that saved me. I'll see you around then. I'm liable to spring out of this bed. Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese.
Sorry, friend.
Tomatoes.
I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see.
I
Halibut,
feel no pleasure in
sheep's
bidding you
cheese,
farewell.
tomatoes.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Lane?
Get it while it's fresh! This batch is only hours from the sea!
Not here, not now. We'll be better off speaking in the privacy of the cellar. There are eyes and ears everywhere. You know the healer's clinic, don't you? Oh, what's his name? Theliron. Yes, behind Theliron's house of healing, along the cliffs, you'll find Reginald Spark. He keeps a spare key right near the place in a pen guarded by a rather lonely little sheep. You can't miss the bugger.
Oh, hello, love. Nice day.
Ah, here we are. Not here, not now. We'll be better. It won't be the worst.
Cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
A good day to you.
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Join the Spunk Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Many cheeses
bones to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only out. Ah!
I know it's here somewhere. I wouldn't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much wormwood. She realizes enough that every little party tricks hardly make her work with such grave responsibilities. I know it's here somewhere. I wouldn't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much wormwood.
One man's trash is another man's trash. Not even worth the rummaging.
A little privacy at last. Out of earshot of that contemptible jester. We can finally speak freely. Where shall we begin? My true name is Nick. In life, I was an entertainer aboard the ship of the famed Pontius Pirate. I once dared to defy him and he savagely beheaded me for the attempt. Little did I know the abuse was only beginning. A wandering sorcerer, mad as the day is long, found my severed head on the beach and resurrected me. I spent months in his company listening to him blather on about his every inane opinion. When I asked him to return my head to my body, it must be in the Black Cove still, he became enraged and tossed my head into the sea. Reginald stumbled upon me some days later and consigned me into his horrid little show. I know not how long I've been entertaining slack-jawed imbeciles at the Sicil Fair. All I know is I just can't take it anymore. That charlatan doesn't have a lick of his own talent, so he begs, borrows and beats it from those of us with a real vision for the stage. What I wouldn't give to give old Reggie a swift kick in the jugglers. Oh, to have legs again. More than anything. But the chances are so slim with the Black Cove utterly infested with Pontius's undead cronies. My poor lost body is among them, sightless and silent in their vile company. For all I know, they're using it as a coat rack. Traveller, if there were any way you would brave the cove's depths and reunite me with myself, you'd be doing me the only kindness I'd have received in as long as my poor memory serves. It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get on with it then.
sea garbage.
Still thinking about exploring the beach? You're free to go, though we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts, so we won't be able to back you up. You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. You may have the right number of champions in your party, yet in experience, I think you're lacking. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out? I certainly hope you know what you're doing, Source Hunter. Right, open her up, Legionnaires.
Look alive, my good man. This gate'll be short work for a well-equipped contingent of orcs.
The Sicilians retreated from this battle, but what about the orcs?
Either they've taken to the sea or set up an encampment in yonder caves. Keep your weapon at the ready.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Oh, hello! What have we here? An adventurer, I judge, by the world-weary look of your weapon, and a noble by the wonderfully deep pockets clipped to your belt. What luck! What luck! Charla is my name, good friend. I came to this second life some time ago. Some years? Years, it must be. Or perhaps not. In any case, has been time well spent hunting out magnificent goods and selling them to interested parties. So many wonderful artifacts I've found, so many precious relics I'd be so happy to rehome to a trusted buyer. Have a look by all means. You'll find every make and kind of impressive accessories, but you'll also find certain very rare relics too. You look like just the sort of self-starter to appreciate what I mean. Weapons, 4 of them, that the intrepid adventurer can improve and upgrade as he travels if he finds the right pieces. See them? See them? Judge for yourself. Goodbye then, good friend. Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set off. Have a look by all means. You'll find every... You look like just the sort of self-starter to appreciate what I mean. Weapons, 4 of them, that the intrepid adventurer can improve and upgrade as he travels if he finds the right pieces. See them? See them? Judge for yourself. Charla is my name, good friend. In any case, has been so many one. Goodbye then, good friend. Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments.
I've spotted something interesting.
Away with your weapons! Away! Leave humble auction. I don't want to fight. I ain't after no fancy stone. I just want to bury these bodies the traditional way. It's the least I could do for my dear. Oh, he was such a dear lad, he was. We wanted to see the world. But we saw next to nothing before he was called to serve the old mother in the afterlife. In our village, oh, poor Oggy will never see her again. Tradition goes that a warrior should be buried with his best. There weren't so many spoiled after the battle, but I managed to give old Oggy the best set. Think I didn't see that twinkle in your eye when I spoke of the armor, small bones. But I thank you for leaving my brother to rest in peace. Don't play dumb with me, small bones. You know as well as I that your little city here won't be rid of us orcs till my kind gets that fancy schmancy bloodstone you got in yonder cove. In our own town, we honour the dead by decorating their graves with whatever materials we have. In this case, it's wood. They look rather fetching, don't they?
Not to accidentally disturb any graves.
good friend. Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if there's something you'd like to buy, I could set all that aside for a few delicious moments. Goodbye then, good friend.
Heard any good tales, my friend? Ask freely, my friend. Your city is here. A tiny Jarrett. A beast's life is to survive. A human's is to know.
That pathetic heap of source-addled frogskin thought it could fool us, did it? Old Medora knows for certain that orc would have loved nothing better than to... Well, excuse me for failing to notice the lush inner lives of the many orcs who've nearly chopped my head clean off. Is it my fault I've never met an orc who wasn't interested above all else? Do as you will then, as long as you're sure. I suppose an orc's too stupid to fathom such trickery anyhow. Imagine that. An orc.
See the white light.